بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء نحوا سنقرئك فلا تنسى.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Inshallah, now we are going to do lesson 10b. Lesson 10b. Again, the rulings are related to the capital of investments and the income, so expenses made. Now, let's say, see the beauty of the capital of investment. When you make the khums of capital of investment, the Sharia allows you to reimburse that amount. The Sharia respects your amount. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell you to, okay, you can reimburse. Okay, so our rulings are like that you are capital of investment. You can reimburse whatever you used to regain your capital of investment, whatever losses. So let's say you invested your capital of investment in our previous example, 20,000 euro. You invested, okay, you paid the khums of it. So you had 16,000 euros. 16,000 euro you invested. So now you paid the rent of your shop. You paid the taxes. You paid the government. You paid this bill, that bill, electric bill, water bill, this bill, that bill, phone, internet, all these bills. So you spent from your capital of investment about 10,000 euro. How much you had? 16. How much you have now? 10. So that means this 10,000 is gone in bills. There's nothing available. And you purchase product for 2,000 euro. So that product is available in your shop. So that is not exempt. We are talking the money which is gone, disappeared, not the money which has been converted into product or a shop. You purchase a shop. There's a difference if you purchase a shop or you hire a shop. Okay, you lease, take it on lease. Take it on lease, you can reimburse because it's going away. Your khums paid money is going away. Next year you need to pay, and the year after you need to pay. So all these consumed costs, which goes away. There is nothing remaining. But if you purchase your cell phone, you cannot reimburse at the end of the year the cell phone amount. Yes, you can reimburse the depreciation value. You purchase cell phone for business. At the end of the year, your cell phone is down 20%. So now is the market value is 80%. That 20% you can reimburse. Because if after 5 years, you will need to buy a new cell phone. So that we used to tell you to, okay, exempt. That money is exempt. So you are trying to, in a way, so let me summarize it. Capital of investment, 16,000 euro. Khums paid money, is blessed money, will bring you blessings. Even if it went down, it's going to bring you more and more. Trust me, I have experiences of many people. They tell me that we have paying khums, we're getting blessings and blessings. So this 16,000, how much did we spend on bills? 10,000. How much did we spend on buying products? 2,000. How much is remaining? 2,000. Oh no, 4,000. 16,000, 10,000 gone in bills, 2,000 your product, and 4,000 is remaining in your bank account. At the end of the year, you have now total you are seeing is you have about 24,000 euros. Okay, so these 24,000 euro, 4,000 with your product. Your 4,000 is from the capital of investment. 2,000 are your product. So these 6,000 are there from last year. So from 24,000, let's say 26,000 were remaining. So from 26,000, you take out 6,000, which is last year's Khums paid. Okay, your product is Khums paid, 2,000 euro, 4,000 euro is capital of investment, original Khums paid. So this is not going to be Khums. 6,000 are not going to Khums back again. So what is remaining? 20,000 euro. So should I pay the Khums of 20,000 euro? No. Wait, here comes the blessing. How much did you spend from your capital of investment on your bills? Well, to be frank with you, I had 16,000 euro and 10,000 I spent on bills, taxes, all these things are gone. My capital, don't cry. So Sharia tells you these 20,000 euro, take from it 10,000. You don't have to pay the Khums of it. Reimburse, recover your Khums paid money. You used it in your investment. It's no more available. Take it out. So 10,000, no Khums. See how much blessing it is? No Khums on this 10,000. So only 10,000 euro you are going to pay the Khums of it. Because those are your net profit after taking out all the expenses which you did. Okay, those 10,000 are net profit out because again 26,000. 6,000 are last year's remaining, 2,000 in the form of products, 4,000 cash in bank. Remaining 26,000 were total budget you had now at the end of the year. So from this 10,000, no, Khums paid. So you recover. So you have got your 16,000 back again. Sharia gave you your 16,000 back again. No Khums on it. Only 10,000 is your exceeded income. Pay the Khums of it. Hope it's clear. Not rewind this clip. Let's see the words of Sayyid Sistani. كل ما يصرفه الإنسان, ruling number 1220. Anything, everything a person spends in order to gain incomes, okay, that means invests to gain incomes, يستثنى من الأرباح كما مر. You can exempt it from your income. Remember that 10,000 we told you, because you spent, you hired the shop, you paid the rent, you paid the bills, you paid the, even your deficit of the phone, you can recover. So these 10,000 were the deficits in your machine, in your computer, in bills, all these were the 10,000 things which are not available anymore. So you can exempt it from your annual remaining income. Khums paid 6,000 is already exempt. This 10,000 you can recover it. It is exempt. ولا يفرق في ذلك بين حصول الربح في سنة الصرف وحصوله فيما بعد. It doesn't make any difference whether you invested 16,000 euro last year, you got benefit this year, okay? Some of the benefits you are going to get next year. So you can exempt. There is no difference whether you got the income this year or the next year. That whatever you spent on your bills in order to gain profits, taxes, bills, fees, this and that, all these are exempt. Okay? Fima ba'd. So it doesn't make any difference whether those profits were gained in the same year of investment or were gained. Sometimes you invest. First year you don't see any profits. Okay? You see all losses. Next year you start seeing a little bit kidogo, as they say, profits. فَكَمَا لَوْ صَرَفَ مَالًا. He gives you an example. So, such as if he spends wealth في سبيل إخراج معدن, to recover minerals from the ground, okay? He's digging machines, tools, workers. So whatever you paid for workers, gone. Your machine, depreciation value, gone 20% down at the end of the year. The market value is down. So all these losses you can recover from the interest before, the benefits or the profits before you pay the Khums of it. ولو كان المعدن استثنى ذلك من المخرج. So whatever comes out, whatever is taken out from the minerals, you can exempt it. Okay, you can exempt whatever you spent for whatever was discovered from the minerals. Okay, even this year you spent all in digging, you didn't get any income. Next year you got that. You can exempt whatever you spent this year from the profits you gain next year, because this year you did not gain any profit, but you spent, you know, like as I said, sometimes you have to spend 2-3 years until you get your gains. ولو كان الإخراج بعد مضي سنة, even if the discovering of the minerals were after 1 year or more, فكذلك لو صرف مالا في سبيل حصول الربح. Similar example is if you are spending wealth in order to gain profits. ومن ذلك, now we come to the depreciation value, okay? The deficit which happens in the cost of the cell phone, it went down 1 year. Now the market value is not $1,000 or euro, it's 800 euro. Before I purchased for 1,000 euro. Now when I try to sell it, everybody's saying, oh, we'll just buy it for 800 euros or maybe 600. Whatever market value, so you can cover whatever deficit happened to the value of your phone from the profits gained. You don't have to pay the khums off until you gain the profits of it. ومن ذلك النقص الوارد على المصانع. Similarly, from the losses are the deficit which encounters the factories. Okay, the industry, the deficit which encounters the factory. والسيارات, and the cars. وآلات الصانع, and the machinery of the factory, okay, or industry. وغير ذلك مما يستعمل في سبيل تحصيل الربح, and whatever which is used, invested to gain profits, then these are exempt from khums. You can recover whatever deficits and losses happen from your profits, and those will be exempt from khums. So you can recover. In short, you can recover your capital of investment which was khums paid. It's exempt. Ruling number 1221. لا فرق في مؤونة السنة بينما يصرف عينه مثل المأكول والمشروب. There is no difference in living expenses. Now that was business. Now we come back to the personal expenses. Okay, we are coming back now to the ruling of personal. So we'll be going back and forth. Business expenses, living expenses. We'll be shuffling back and forth. لا فرق في مؤونة السنة. There is no difference between the annual expenses, living expenses, annual living expenses, بينما يصرف عينه, such as consumable, perishable items, such as what? The drinking and the food and the drink. These are perishable. They disappear. You eat them, you drink them, or they get rotten, whatever. They're perishable, they're finishable. They don't stay. So you're exempt from the khums. وَمَا يَنْتَفِعْ بِهِ فِي مَعَ بَقَاءِ عَيْنِهِ, and whatever you use it, but is not consumed, it stays. Such as what? Such as the house, مثل الدار, والفرش, the furniture, والأواني, the kitchenware, ونحوها من الآلات المحتاج إليها. And similarly, the tools which you require, knives and let's say computer, let's say air condition, whatever tools, equipments you need, إليها في تعيشه, in your living, you need those for living. فيجوز استثناؤها إذا اشتراها من الربح. So you purchase, you got like your salary 2,000 euro, you purchase an air condition or heater or cell phone, you need those. At the end of the year, you don't have to pay the khums of these items. Okay, because these are your expenses used, though they are staying, remaining, they're not consumed like food and drink, still they are your needs and necessities. إذا اشتراها من الربح وإن بقيت للسنين الآتية. Even if these things, they stay for the upcoming years, that's fine. I use my cell phone, I purchase from my income, okay? I don't have to pay the khums of that income to buy my cell phone. It's one of my expenses, living expenses. Even if it stays for upcoming years, okay? نعم إذا كان عنده شيء منها قبل ذلك. let's say I had this cell phone last year, okay, but I did not use it last year. So that means I'll have to pay the khums of it this year. نعم إذا كان عنده. Yeah, however, if we had such items before that year and they remained unused items, so it was purchased from last year's profits, okay, I did not pay the khums of it last year, so I'll have to, because I did not use it, I'll have to pay the khums of it, because I was supposed to use last year, I didn't use it, but you pay the khums of it. Why? Because that last year's income is for last year. You purchase your phone from last year's income and you did not use it last year, so you have to pay the khums of it. That's black and white. لا يجوز استثناء قيمته. You cannot exempt its value. بل حال حال من لم يكن محتاجا إليها. The state of it is as a person was not in need of it. You did not use it. That means you're not in need of it. Okay, it would not be permissible for him to exempt those items from the khums that year. Okay, no, that was last year. You are not exempt because you did not use it. Ruling number 1222. إخراج المؤونة من الربح وإن كان له مال لا خمس فيه بأن لم يتعلق به أو تعلق وأخرجه. Now many people, what happens? Let's say I paid the khums of this. I have this 16,000 euro. I had, like last year, for example, my annual profits were 20,000 euro, and I had paid the khums of it 16,000. Now this 16,000 is like gold. People, they don't want to use the 16,000. So what they will do, because if they use the 16,000, it's going to be consumed, gone. So obviously, though you use it, no, I don't want to use it. I'll use from my income, my salary. Okay. So is it permissible for me to use from my salary, not use from this, in order to avoid losing the khums paid money? Yes, it is permissible. It is you don't have to use the khums paid money. You can use from your salary money. Okay. يجوز إخراج المؤونة من الربح. So it is permissible for you to use your living expenses and your living from your income. Okay, it is permissible for a person to use for his living expenses from the incoming profits, literally translated. Okay, so it is permissible to use for the annual expenses from the incoming profits, like your income, your salary. وإن كان له مال لا خمس فيه. Even if he had a wealth where khums is not obligated, like what Sayyidina, like بأن لم يتعلق به, such as khums does not become obligated on it, like inheritance. Money of inheritance, we said there's no khums on it if it was expected. أو تعلق وأخرجه, or no, khums was obligated, but he paid, so it's a khums paid money. So you don't have to use that money. You don't have to use your money of inheritance, neither khums paid money. You can keep it stored, okay? And you can use the income so that the khums at the end of the year is less, okay? Because if you're going to consume your income, you are going to pay less khums at the end of the year. But if you are going to use your khums paid money, your salaries are going to be piled up. You're going to pay the khums of it. Obviously, khums is blessing. Personally, I have also experienced. You pay khums, you get blessed. So don't go away from khums. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Ma naqasa malu mri'in min sadaqa." A person's wealth will never be decreased by paying charity. Okay, so khums is a form of charity. Fi sabilillah, you're giving to Allah. You think Allah is not more generous than you? He is more generous than you. He'll give you more and more. Ruling number 1223. Okay. Now, I want you to focus here in this ruling. Okay. This ruling talks about, what about if I had purchased an item and I'm not in need of it anymore? Okay. This is the ruling. So an item, again, I need to fix this provision. Items, okay? items become useless after its required usage. Okay, so you used it, now it's useless now. Let's see how. Basically, it's talking about at the end of the year, whatever remains from your rice and this and that, we explained that you have to pay the khums of it. So this is basically a partially repeated ruling. Okay, if you go back, you will understand. إذا زاد ما اشتراه بربحه للمؤونة, if whatever he had purchased from his annual income or income for his living expenses, such as what? Such as exceeds. If whatever purchase exceeds what? From the need. Such as what? Such as flour, rice, حنطة والأرز والسمن, like ghee or butter or oil, whatever. والسكر, sugar, وغيرها, all these items. You purchase grocery, basically your grocery now is remaining part of it. وجب عليه إخراج خمسه. It would be obligated upon him to pay the khums of it. Why? Because if you had purchased 5 kgs of rice instead of 10 kg, so that 5 kg money would have been in account. So you would have paid the khums of that the money of 5 kg. So since you purchased 10 kg, your needs was 5 kg. So these 5 kgs are going to be rolled over in next year. So that means you have to pay the khums of that 5 kg extra rice. Okay. Amma al-mu'an. So now these are consumable, perishable items. Okay. Rice consumed, ghee, atta, aloo, whatever is consumed. What about the non-consumable items? If you became needless of it, useless. أما المؤن التي ينتفع بها مع بقاء عينها. As for the objects which you need them, okay, which you need them, they were not. You benefit from them, you use them, and it remains. It does not perish. It's not consumed like food, like house, like car, like computer, like all these kind of things. ينتفع بها مع بقاء عينها. فإن استغنى عنها لم يجب الخمس فيها. So let's say you purchased computer and you had this project for 2 months. You used it, and then after that you don't need it anymore. Okay, so he says that لم يجب الخمس فيها. You don't have to pay the khums of it. إذا كان الاستغناء بعد انقضاء السنة. If your needs were over after I have made it bold in Arabic, but after, because this is where the next segment is going to differ. فإذا كان الاستغناء بعد انقضاء السنة. If you became needless, okay, it became useless after the end of the year, then you don't have to pay the khums of it. كما في حلي النساء, such as the jewelries of the women. الذي يستغنى عنه في عصر الشيب. She was wearing it when she was young, but now she's in a senior age, so she doesn't wear those jewelries. Okay, so you don't have to pay the khums of it as long as you used it in your first year, and after the first year it became useless. وأما, the bold again, وأما إذا كان الاستغناء عنها في أثناء السنة. However, if you became needless of it, or the item became useless during the year, okay, فإن كان مما يتعارف إعدادها للسنين الآتية. So if this object was something which you used it for some time, for winter clothing, summer clothing, you use it and then you leave it, you stack them up for next year or the year after. So if something was known to be remain for upcoming years, I use this project computer for 2 months and then I don't use it, and I'll use it next year. I use this book, but I'll use it next year. I don't use it now next month. So if something was usable in the coming years and people normally use it, leave it, use it, leave it, then the khums will not be obligated on it as well. However, if the item was not usable anymore forever, okay, you will not use it in upcoming years, then on the basis of obligatory precaution, you need to pay the khums of it. let's say, what should I say? You purchased this hard drive, okay? You purchased this memory, okay? This memory, use it for some time. And you are not going to use it forever for upcoming years. So you obligatory precaution, you pay the khums of it. Now there's a difference in this ruling. So check check other maraja. They might say no, you don't need. Once you use it in the year of purchase, year of possession, like Sayyid al-Khou'i, then you don't need to pay the khums of it. However, Sayyid Sistani says no, obligatory precaution. If it's not going to be used in next coming years, then you pay the khums of it. And we end here. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. Inshallah, we are going to continue lesson 11, next rulings.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala